Apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom also to the wandered Israelites, which include you, Judah's children, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are still oppressed together according to the book of Jeremiah 50:33. Okay, as you can see here, Romans chapter 9, verse 4, okay, talks about who are Israelites, who pertaining to adoption and the glory and the governance and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises. So basically, even if we all oppressed together, okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Indians or Native Americans, okay, there will be judgment, but also recompense for, their oppression. Okay, Romans chapter 9, verse 4, okay, gives you a clear insight of the fact that, even if it doesn't look like we are the chosen people, the more you would have to know that, okay, so these curses are upon the real Israelites, upon the real chosen, and guess what? What happened now? They came back to their identity, okay, which their identity is obviously stolen. And now it's basically, the heathen time is basically over, starting right there. Okay, when the elect is sealed. This is the topic that we, go into today. Elect. I don't want to make it too long, but this is Revelation 7 and 4, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 140 and 4,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, so it doesn't say here, of all the tribes of the heathen nations, which they are not tribes, but every heathen nation goes back to a family tree starting from Noah, really, But before that, so basically, how can these people be so serious about what they lie to people when it says right here that there is only the children of Israel being sealed, okay? The tribes of Israel, I mean, right? So how can you be from a certain tribe if you don't belong to a certain tribe in the first place, okay? Doesn't make sense that you are, you are this tribe because of nothing at all, okay? Doesn't make sense. So how how are you tribe of Asher, okay? Because you behave a certain way? Doesn't make sense. You have to be from a certain family tree to be that one tribe, that one dude of the tribe of Asher, maybe because of a certain behavior. Scripture talks about the blessings of the tribes and things like that. For example, Benjamin, Banyaman is like a wolf, and all of that. Or Judah, who shall basically, roughly paraphrasing, wake him up, so to speak. Of course, because if you think about it, you have the so-called Negro tribes, you have the Israelite tribes, the Mexicans, for example, and of course, Mexicans behave somewhat different than other people, when it comes to the Mexicans that are Israelites. Not every Mexican is an Israelite of the tribe of Issachar. Okay, but anyway. You see, saying hurt not the earth, neither the sea. You see. Let me go into the verse, Revelation 7:3. saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Khan, and it talks right there if you continue. Right, we will go into the chapter. Nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Verse 4, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. Then it continues until every tribe is mentioned, basically, you know. Tribe of Reuben, 12,000. Gad, 12,000. Asher, 12,000. Naphtali, 12,000. Manasseh, 12,000. Okay, I can't read here. For example, Moabites, which are the Chinese, 12,000. Do you read it here? I don't. Okay? You bugged out cave dweller, especially E, okay, telling these lies to people, you know, which it doesn't just bring destruction to them, but also to those who listen and are deceived, okay? Which basically you both then are guilty, you know, because you had the options to, you know, go into this truth, which we had Chinese people hearing about the truth, you know. Simon, 12,000. Levi, 12,000. Issachar, 12,000. Zebulun, 12,000. Joseph, 12,000. Benjamin, 12,000. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stand before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. And this is where you have the people looking like heathens, also being there, right? But they're not heathens. If you can't receive them, if you know, don't understand. And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood around about the throne, and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshipped God. Um, 12 saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, you see, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of waters, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Can't. But as it goes for the wicked, the two-thirds man, okay, the tears will come soon enough, man. Okay. Let me get that real quick. Evil shall not mark. No. So, where is it? Evil. Yeah, Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people, which are the two thirds, according to the book of Zechariah, shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Okay. You know, which there's something like household salvation. Okay, but as it goes for, you know, all others basically, if you will. Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the dirt shall be left in Canaan. You know, and just because you are somehow, you know, relative, you know, of somebody who's obviously in the truth, or, you know, depends. But, you know, they are like, you know, I'm not the only one saying that. Okay, some may enjoy it and think like, you know, oh, I don't have to be in the truth because, you know, my relative is in the truth. I think that's not a good dog, you know. That's not a dog that will be come out as like you think it will come out, you know, because that's wicked. Just tell you how it is. So let's show you who the 12 tribes are. Okay, if you don't know, because like I said, there was no heathen mentioned. Okay, Judah, okay, the so-called American blacks, you know, you have, but you really, you know, for example, Germany, you have many Israelites also, you know, look at the Dark Ages and things like that. So it's not, you know, it's not like, oh, you only find Israelites white, you know, white there, where the tribe chart says they are. That's not what this tribe chart is for. This tribe chart should give you an idea how, you know, science according to the Bible and the curses really worked, and, you know, how the masses of the Israelites were scattered through, right? And if it talks about Judah, the American blacks, most American blacks are of Judah. You can go like this, right? Or the other way around. You see? Benjamin, West Indian blacks, Levi, Haitians, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, Cubans, Simeon, Dominicans, Zebulon, Guatemala to Panama, Mayans, Gad, the Native American Indians, Reuben, the Seminole Indians, Asher, the Colombian to Uruguay, Incas, Issachar, the Mexicans, okay, Aztecs, Naphtali, the Argentina, Chile, okay, yeah, Isaiah 11:11 scattered throughout Africa, yeah, 70 AD we fled from Israel, if you don't know, okay, to Africa, and then from there the transatlantic slave trade began, if you don't know. Okay, because what happened 70 AD? In 70 AD, the Romans destroyed the temple in Jerusalem and looted its sacred contents. Okay, and, you know, like, you would flee, you know, when something like that happens, because we, like I said, we are under the curses right now. We, you know, basically most of our nation, most people of our nation, because in every nation you have people still keeping the commandments, still being righteous, things like that. But Yahweh Hashem Shai deals with nations, right? So most of our people weren't keeping the commandments, so that's why these judgments and, you know, harsh acts came upon us. And guess what? Okay, uh, the temple was destroyed, Jerusalem, we had to flee, you know, and then it went basically down towards Africa and looted its sacred contents with the revolt over for good. Huge numbers of Jews left Judea to make a home elsewhere. The beginning of, you know, it says elsewhere right here because they want to lie to you. So of course they don't say fled to Africa. They just say something which you know, really doesn't give you an idea where they fled to. You have to look for your own, you know, as if the transatlantic slave trade would be a mystery, which is, it's just the biggest thing that happened to people in the whole world history. But okay, okay, funny these people, okay, but really soon it's not so funny anymore, and everybody will get what he deserves, man. People in this world call it karma, okay, but we know it's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and guess what, man? If he doesn't spare his own children, his own chosen, how much more you heathens out there who confuse and, disturb and deceive the people, man. Okay, look at this, man. The beginning of Vespasian's rule had given Romans a new feeling of optimism after the civil war and the terror of Nero's reign. So we went in that. So let's look at the family tree of Noah real quick, and then we will close out, I believe. Family tree of Noah, KJV. We want a picture. Okay, we want a picture. Yeah, you can go into that. You should go into the KJV to look up if you have the correct picture, because some picture might be different a little. So you always have to go by King James Version and what it says, right? So that's why you don't just pick up everything and and keep it, because that's wrong. Okay, you need to go after the King James Version. Okay, but at least you should know already. The sons of Noah, for example. Okay, Shem, Ham, Japheth. Ham is the servant, which are the Africans. Okay, out of Shem, came of course the Israelites. Jacob and Eve. There was a good picture that I had a few videos ago. Most of it was correct for what I. And yeah, all came out of Adam. Let me get it. All came out of Adam. Nobody is good, because we all came out of that sin situation in the Garden of Eden. 2nd Ezra 6:54. And after this, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. Okay, obviously. It says right here, of him come we all. Okay, no, what is it? These theories and things like that, that's all nonsense, okay? And the people also whom thou hast chosen. Oops. There's a people that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord, okay, chose. How can that be if we have all of a sudden the heathens being the 12 tribes, which doesn't make sense again. Okay, like we was reading it, and I didn't saw and the tribe of German, okay, Germany, no, okay, it was not there. It was not there. So with that, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kodash. Okay, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I believe I will do a bigger video about the elect specifically soon. A big video on it. Okay, because there are many scriptures about the elect. For example, okay, also Matthew 24:22. Okay, like I said, there are many scriptures, but I give you another example of how the scripture really talks about the elect, okay, and why. And this is, for example, Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, come, man, okay, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. You see? And if we go into Bible Hop and go into a different translation, for example, just for the sake of having an additional, not a standard version, of course not. Young literal translation, and if those days were not shortened, no flesh would have been saved. But because of the chosen, okay, shall those days be shortened. You see? So it always goes into the elect, okay. Come on, man. So in the end, it's all about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and Yahweh Shai, has the judgment received from his father, And guess what, man? He cares for us, man. Yahweh Shai loves us because we love him, we keep his commandments, and we feed his sheep. And let me get this: feed my sheep. Okay, feed my sheep. KJV 16:11. And he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh Shai said unto him, feed my sheep. God, this is what we're doing, okay, but really it isn't about how, about works, okay? Not of works that someone should boast. Okay, so it's not because of works, it's because of the mercies of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Not saying that you don't have to keep the law, or that you don't have to go to camp, or that you don't have to do video. If you say those things, you have to receive that automatically, okay, because the scripture is even talking about that same thing, even more complicated, okay? So if we say it's not of works but of faith, okay, there's no way you can misunderstand that as, oh, I don't have to keep the commandments then, right? No, because also you would have to go to all other videos that this channel was uploading, or that brother was uploading, and looking if he really saying, okay, that you don't have to keep the commandments, okay? But these people are swift to judge, man, and swift to bring destruction upon who? Not upon us, okay? We don't care what you think or what you believe, You wasn't studying enough. That's because you believed it in the first place, okay? You twist, But destruction to yourself, exactly. And this is Ephesians 2:8, which I posted today in the live chat. I don't know if the brother saw it because they shadow ban and things like that, YouTube. YouTube. But I posted it in the live chat when the brothers from Holland and GMS Germany were together today. So I don't know if they saw me, okay? But anyway, I just posted it, but like I said, I don't know if they saw me. It was a premiere or a live stream, okay, I don't know. But there was a live chat, so I posted, right? For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. You see, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Yahweh Shai unto good works, which God had before ordained that we should walk in them. Exactly, So that is the truth, Study to show thyself approved, and, Yahweh Shai loves us. Really because we love him and we do what he says, okay? So with that, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Kodesh Baruch Atam, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.